Hey guys, it's Alaina with The Organized Money and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a budget with me in my budget planner. I have franken-planned my happy planner back into what it was before, meaning that the very first planner in here is my daily planner. This is the one that is hourly. It's the watercolor hourly happy planner. And I use this to kind of plan out my entire day by the hour. And the second planner I have in here is my actual budget planner. So this is the one that I use to plan out all of my finances on a detailed level. Meaning that I might have some things written in my daily planner that pertains to money, but my happy planner that is dedicated to my budget actually has all the details in it. So the first thing that I have in here are my quotes. These are the financial quotes that I like to keep at the front of the planner so that I can read them and know that I need to stay on track. The second thing I have in here is my actual financial plan and my goals for this upcoming year. And then starts the month of March because I just take out the section that I need and add it into this planner. Now March was not planned out at all because at this time I was trying to use one planner, but it did not work out well. I missed it so much that I did not even make it 3 weeks. So this is the third week. This was last week. This was the first week that I actually planned going back to this planner, and I'm gonna just give you an overview of how last week went before we plan next week. So the first thing that I do is write out my budget on a half sheet. This budget is kind of like a preliminary budget, meaning that this is what I want to do. Not saying that this is exactly going to happen, but this is kind of the numbers that I want to happen. So I wrote out my budget, my savings, what I wanted to put into cash envelopes, a no spend week, my sinking funds, which I didn't really do anything for this week, my debt reduction, and anything that's upcoming that I need to save for. Then on my actual week, I will divide it up by my income, my expenses, and I also have my savings up here too. And then I kind of write everything down and I will mark it in red once that thing actually occurs and put down how much I actually spent. So as far as my expenses are concerned, I have pretty much a summary at the end of the week on how exactly we did. We ended up spending $267 on food, $63 on the kids, $145 on business, and $780 with household bills and stuff. Anything that was left over, I ended up putting toward savings or additional savings. We did pretty okay this week. The one main thing that happened that kind of changed up the week was I realized that I had already made a payment to my mortgage because I divide up my mortgage usually by 4 weeks or 2 weeks. I had been doing 4 weeks, but lately I've been switching it over and doing payment for every 2 weeks, meaning that I was supposed to pay $832, or that's what I thought I was supposed to pay, but I ended up only needing to pay $477, which left us some wiggle room in this particular budget. Normally I would save it, but then this week was so crazy. We had so many different things going on that we used a majority of it for our food and for going out because we were not home enough to cook. So with that being said, the groceries bills kind of went out the window. It was, I think we ended up spending like $75, and the rest of it went to eating out and doing different things throughout the course of the week. The main thing is that we did not go over budget though, so I still consider the week a win. And because we had the extra money, we ended up just kind of using it for what we wanted to use it for, and that's okay. So this particular week, I am going to be using another budget kit of mine. This one is also from my shop, and it is like kind of like a bumblebee set. I just like it because it's black and yellow. So once again, I'm going to do what I normally do, I'm going to get a half sheet, put that in, lay down my stickers, write out the plan, and then I will come back and talk to you about it. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so all of the stickers are down, and I've also added in my budget for this upcoming week. Just to go over it really quick, on the sidebar here, I just have my box sticker and also my to-do sticker. So this lists out anything that happens during the week that I have coming up or that I have to do. Income for this week, I've already received it. It's the $2,200. I know we're getting groceries today. I have set for it to be $150. However, we haven't gotten it yet, so I did not add it. I didn't add the number yet. As far as our car note, it is paid. I paid $155 toward it. But it hasn't cleared yet because I just checked. So I'm leaving it like this until it actually clears the account, and then once it clears, I'll mark it off in red. As far as everything else, I'm going to do our tithes today for $220, the mortgage $825, the credit card I already said will be $300. Medical bill, this is a bill that we received in the mail, and so it's going to be $222. My car note, which was already paid, it just hasn't cleared yet, $155. Savings is $100 for this week. Food, $150. Kids hair will be $30. I have to get some hair products for myself, $40, and my husband uses $20 to get his hair cut. My nails, which I got done today, actually, well, it was yesterday, but I did not, it hasn't cleared yet, so I'm leaving it there until it actually clears. And I ended up spending a little bit more, but I'm going to work out the difference out of another number. And so that was $50. I also had miscellaneous for $38 and gas for $50. So this extra that I paid on my nails will definitely come out of this miscellaneous. And we also had personal cash envelopes of $160 because we ended up kind of getting a little bit more extra income this week. And so that is basically it for this week's setup. Of course, as this week goes on, I will mark everything off, and by the end of the week, it will more than likely look like this. And on next week, at the beginning of next week, before I get into April's budget, I will show you how this week turned out and how everything kind of came out. But I really enjoy budgeting this way. When I stopped for like a week or 2 weeks, I really felt off. Like I felt like I didn't know where all of our money was going. This kind of helps me stay on track and stay focused, and I kind of feel like I'm more organized and in tuned with everything, where everything is. I hope you guys have enjoyed this budget with me. I hope you will give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you head over and follow me on Instagram. I do post a bunch of pictures there of my weekly spread, and I will show you how it's coming out. Until next time, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Talk to you guys later. Bye.